Hello, ASL 2 and 3. I hope you had a great first day of your remote online learning. Hopefully it went really smooth. Now let's get started on day 2. So this is a video for those that were unable to attend the Google Meets. We're going to go over what we did today in class. So here's your hyperdoc for today. So week 1, 817 through 821, lesson 2, ASL 2. ASL 3, you'll have your own copy right here. And these are the exact same. So I'm just going to stick with this level 2 one. So ASL 3, yours is the same. Just as a reminder, all assignments will be due. So this is second day. So if you're a Wednesday kiddo, it's going to be due Thursday at 3 p.m. If you're a Thursday kiddo, it'll be due at Friday at 3 p.m. The due dates are down at the bottom as well. And then you'll find the link right here once I enter it in. So the very first thing we did for our bell ringer, which was also our attendance for today, is we reviewed online etiquette. So we can review that together real quickly. So online etiquette. Virtual class expectations. Number 1, make sure you're arriving to the Google Meets virtual class on time. Otherwise, it's very distracting. You popping in and out, trying to mute your mic, kind of just messing with the flow of things. Number 2, mute your mic. Number 3, be in dress code just as you would in school. Number 4, refrain from eating. It's just very distracting. Remain in the camera so I know that you're actually present and with us. Be in a good location like your desk or a table. Use the chat feature when you have a question. And use appropriate language and behavior. So that was our review of the online expectations. So the bell ringer today was to go and follow this Padlet link and provide a good and bad example of online etiquette. So you can either use the QR code with your phone or you can just hit the link, and it's by period. So third period, you have your own link. Fifth period, you have your own link. That's going to be 2 and 3. Y'all are using the same Padlet. And then sixth period. So if you just click it, and then you click that, it's going to take you to the Padlet. And we've used Padlet, so you should be pretty comfortable with Padlet. But basically, you're just going to add in, computer's going to die soon. I think we'll have enough time. You're going to add in a good and bad example. And I need to add this on the hyperdocs. Make sure you add your name. Otherwise, can't give you attendance credit. So add your name, and then your good and bad example. Okay? And we know how to use Padlet, so I'm not going to go over that. And then this is just a reminder that the signed parent letter and remote learning behavior contract was due at the start of class. So if you haven't turned it in, you need to get that done immediately, but it is late. Okay, and so now this is what we did for our direct instruction today during our Google Meets time. So we went over the Padlet, we just did that. Reminder, Google Classroom, maybe you're switching classes, make sure you get on the right one. Now, if you're switching I will remove you from the one you're moving from. Get on the Remind app. And then our assignment, like the homework for the week, is going to be this My Summer example. So I'm going to show you my example and then go over the expectations of what I want to see done. This is going to be a fun assignment, just something kind of easy and just kind of starting the year out good, especially with this online stuff while we're still trying to figure it out. So I think you'll have fun with this assignment. And so the rest of the class period, the kids got to start on their assignment. I mean, we were still live together. They were still logged in, but they got to pull up another tab and just go ahead and get started. So that was the remaining of the class period. But down here, it's saying the My Summer Google Slides, which is what your assignment is. It'll be due Thursday or Friday at 3 p.m. based on if you're a Wednesday or Thursday kid. Okay, so let's go and I will show my example and then we'll go over kind of some expectations, what I'm looking for and all that. So we're going to click it. Here's my example. We'll need to do present mode. Let me make sure I get those names on there. Okay. Now, I had kind of a boring summer this year with COVID. I mean, we got to find out that our baby is a boy, so that was pretty exciting. But so I used my example from 2 summers ago. I actually used this the previous year with my level 2 students, so I kind of had some of this already. But basically, so I'm going to tell you about my summer vacation, which this was 2 years ago, not last year, this past one. And what you're going to do is you're going to provide pictures and videos, make it kind of fun and entertaining and stuff like that. But then you're also going to write your sentences in English and gloss. So we're not actually signing anything. You're just filling out your Google Slides. No signing. The reason why I wanted to do the English and the gloss, I kind of want to see where we're at with our glossing and kind of see, okay, how much practice do we need with all this? So that was the reason for that. So we will go through my presentation now. It's being a little slow, and it's about to die. I think we can get through it. Okay, so Mrs. Doig's summer vacation. And you're going to make this in Google Slides, okay? So my English. So 2 years ago, my husband and I took a trip to Utah. We stayed in Provo in an Airbnb. We went down to St. George and went to Zion National Park in Utah. We did lots of hiking during this trip. One hike we did was Angel's Landing in the Narrows. We hiked 13 miles that day. Angel's Landing is very dangerous. There are chains to hold on to so you don't fall off the cliff. And then there's my gloss of that. Okay, pretty simple. Remember, just try your best on the gloss. I just want to see kind of where we're at. Okay, so next slide, I added in a picture. I don't think this is my photo. I wish it was, but this is Zion National Park. It is beautiful. If you've never gone, you need to go. You need to put that on your bucket list because it was absolutely amazing. Okay, so my husband and I at Zion National Park, there's a picture of us. This is when we first got in. So this is a video. I'm going to pause it so I can explain it real quick. This is a video of Angel's Landing. This is the hike we did. This is the very dangerous one. There was so many people like falling off and dying. They added these chains, and this video does not do justice of how scary this hike was, but it gives you a pretty good idea. And I'm going to show you. This is not my video, but this is the hike we did. So that's the spine on the left. I'm going to pause it where these people are at right now. That kid and that dad coming up, that was like the hardest part of that hike because that you can't tell, but there was a huge gap there to try and pull yourself up, and it was ridiculous. And it was actually kind of harder to like hike back down versus up because you're just trying not to slip the whole time, and I had terrible shoes on. But there's this lady next to us, and she hiked this whole thing in flip-flops, so I was like, that's my motivation to keep going. Oh no, sorry, hold on. I'll fast forward it a little bit. Maybe. Oh, why is it doing that? Go away. I want that bar to go away. All these pop-ups. I'll just let it play. I'm gonna fast forward it now, see if it'll go to the top. Oh, I skipped so much. That was going down. It was so scary. All right, so you can get the gist. If you want to watch the full video, it's called Angel's Landing Hike. So yeah, so that wasn't my video, but I found a video of like something that we did, so I shared that with y'all. This is my photo. This was only like the halfway point. I think we weren't even at the top. Yeah, halfway part. And then there's my gloss. And then this is the top of Angel's Landing. There it is. I'm my English and my gloss. And then this was the Narrows. Let me move my little for a second. That's called the Narrows. It's basically a hike through ice cold, slippery rocks, and it was awesome, but I think I broke my ankles a couple times. It was fun. So there's my English, there's my gloss. Okay, there is us kayaking. We almost flipped. My husband was, I was not a good teammate. It was very hard to figure out. So we were button heads. Okay. All right, so your turn. Here's what I expect. So you can add in video clips of yourself. I do want this to be like something you actually did. Maybe you did something more fun 2 summers ago, like I just showed you. You can do that, but I want it to be I want it to be real. And if you didn't do anything fun this summer, I mean, you can still.
Teachers, pardon the interruption. We have drawing again for the teachers that participated in the self-care reflection. So the 2 teachers for this drawing is Miss Huffman. Miss Huffman, please come to the office. And Miss Blakely. Miss Blakely, please come to the office for your prize. Thank you.
Okay. So like I said, you can, if you didn't do anything fun this summer or last summer, I want it to be still something that you did. I want to see photos and pictures. I mean, surely you hung out with friends at least, or did something. So I really kind of want it to be real. I don't want it to be just kind of made up. So, because I want to see pictures of yourself and video clips and stuff like that. So you can add in video clips. You can record yourself and then upload it on the slide, kind of like how I have this little screen right now, but you can kind of just like explaining it and then go through your slides. Up to you. Pictures of whatever you did. You can add a voice recording over and kind of like talk about you going through the slides, or do screencasts. That's one of your extensions on your Chrome. Make it fun and neat and creative. I want you to, put in some effort with this and just make it fun. Because it is fun for me to grade. I'm not just sitting here just clicking through. I'll get to enjoy it with you. You will upload these to Google Classroom when done. I'll have like a link on Google Classroom labeled summer vacation slides or something like that, and that's where you'll post it. You need English and gloss. Now don't freak out about your gloss. I just want you to try your best so I can see where we're at. And then let me know if you have any questions, okay? All right, so let's go back to our hyperdoc, excuse me, and make sure that we have it all filled out, okay? Due dates are at the bottom, okay? And then just reminders is just the due dates, okay? And if you need to refer back to my example, you can. But since you weren't present in class, make sure you get that Padlet done immediately today so that you have credit attendance-wise. But I think that's it. All right. Let me know if you have questions. I hope you have a great day.